AI is confidently wrong about 15 to 20% of the time.
I rewrote one headline, changed maybe 8 words, made it real. Conversion rate tripled.
But when there's a redundancy to manage, when 2 team leaders are in conflict, when someone's underperforming and needs to be let go, they call me.
Hey, so I keep seeing this advert on Facebook. Master AI and become the most dangerous person in the room. Whoever wrote that clearly has a different take on danger to me. I get the idea. AI is everywhere, it's changing everything. But these new terms people use, prompt engineering, what's that? I tell ChatGPT what I want, it gives it to me. What more is there to know? I'm Hayley, and today's video is for people like me, people within the AI space who are winning right now. The skills they're betting on, I wouldn't call them dangerous, but they are effective. Over to Sean.
Right, let me follow on from what Hayley has said there. If you're watching this video, you might have already been told to upskill before you get left behind. Maybe you're learning Python, mastering the prompt engineering she spoke of. Or maybe you're halfway through an AI course and feeling a bit overwhelmed. What if I told you that by the end of 2026, all of that will be baseline? Having AI skills won't make you special, it'll make you qualified. So what will make you special? We spent the last month talking to people who are thriving right now. Not influencers, not tech executives, just regular people, analysts, managers, engineers, who are getting promoted whilst others are getting automated. And here's what we found. None of them are the best at using AI, but they've all mastered something else, something uncomfortable, something most people are avoiding. Let's see what we learned. Sadiq is 34. He works in financial services. 3 years ago, he was a data analyst. Today, he's a senior manager leading a team of 12. And here's the interesting bit. Sadiq isn't the person on his team who uses AI the most. In fact, he's probably the person who uses it the least. So how did he get promoted whilst his colleagues, some of whom are AI experts, didn't?
Everyone on my team can use ChatGPT. They can write prompts. They can generate reports. They're brilliant at it. But I'm the one senior executives trust to tell them when the AI is wrong.
Let me explain what Sadiq does. His team uses AI to analyze market trends, generate forecasts, and create presentations for clients. It's faster than doing it manually, it's cheaper, and most of the time, it's good enough. But good enough isn't good enough when you're advising clients on £10 million investment decisions.
AI is confidently wrong about 15 to 20% of the time. It'll give you an answer that sounds plausible, looks professional, but is fundamentally flawed. My job isn't to use AI. My job is to audit it, to catch the 15% before it gets to the client. That's the skill that got me promoted. Not AI proficiency, AI auditing.
Here's why this matters. From 2026, everyone in Sadiq's industry will be using AI to generate reports. It'll be standard practice. But who do you trust when the AI gives you conflicting recommendations? Who catches the hallucinations? Who knows when to override the algorithm? The people who can audit AI, who understand its limitations, who know when to trust it and when to bin it. Those are the people who become irreplaceable.
Learn to use AI, absolutely. But more importantly, learn to send it on the right path. Challenge it. Know when not to use it. Those are the skills that make you more valuable than AI itself.
Now let me introduce you to Priya. She's 29, marketing manager for a mid-sized e-commerce company, manages a team of 6. And here's what makes Priya interesting. She deliberately says no to things. In 2024, everyone on Priya's level was told to learn data analytics, Python for marketers, and AI prompt engineering. Her colleagues did all of it. They've got the certificates, the LinkedIn endorsements, the course completions. Priya didn't do any of it.
I let my team handle the data. I let AI do the analysis. I let the tools do what tools do well. What I focused on, the only thing I focused on, was understanding why people buy things. Human psychology, persuasion, storytelling. Because here's what I realized. Everyone can ask AI to analyze customer data, and AI can write a copy. But would I trust that copy to persuade people to part with their hard-earned cash? Not yet.
Let me show you what Priya means. Her team uses AI to identify trends, segment audiences, and draft initial campaign ideas. That's table stakes now. Everyone does it. But when it comes to the final copy, the headline, the email, the social post, that's Priya. Because AI can mimic persuasion, but it can't feel it.
I had a junior on my team who was brilliant with AI. Could generate 50 campaign variations in an hour. All of them looked good, but none of them sold anything because they all sounded the same. They all had that slightly AI-ish quality. Professional, but soulless. I rewrote one headline, changed maybe 8 words, made it real. Conversion rate tripled.
Here's Priya's philosophy, and it's one of the most important lessons in this video. Strategic ignorance is a superpower. Whilst her peers were trying to learn everything, panicking about AI, scrambling to upskill in 10 different directions, Priya went deep on the one skill that matters for her role, not the skill everyone said she should learn. The skill that creates value, human feeling.
Stop trying to be good at everything. AI is making that impossible anyway. Be exceptional at one thing, the thing that AI can't do. For me, that's persuasion.
Meet Jake. He's a 41-year-old operations director for a logistics company. And Jake's got a skill that might be the most valuable skill in this entire video. And it's the one nobody wants to talk about. Jake handles the conversations nobody else wants to have.
2 years ago, my company automated 40% of our warehouse operations, AI-driven systems, robotics, predictive scheduling. It was brilliant from an efficiency standpoint. Costs went down, accuracy went up, but somebody had to tell 60 people they no longer had jobs, and somebody had to manage the people who stayed, who were now working alongside robots, feeling insecure, wondering if they were next. That somebody was me.
Here's what Jake realized early. AI optimizes processes, but it doesn't handle the people who are upset about being optimized. And as more organizations adopt AI, automation, and algorithmic management, the number of upset people increases.
There are 5 managers at my level in the company. We all oversee similar-sized teams. 4 of them focus on systems, processes, data. They're good at it. They understand the tech, but when there's a redundancy to manage, when 2 team leaders are in conflict, when someone's underperforming and needs to be let go, they call me, because I'm the only one who doesn't avoid difficult conversations. And that's made me the most valuable manager we have.
Let's be really clear about what Jake's skill is. It's not people skills in some vague, fluffy way. It's the specific ability to deliver bad news with honesty and empathy, navigate conflict without avoiding it, have the conversation everyone else is dodging, manage the human mess that AI-driven change creates. And here's why this matters in 2026.
The more automated we get, the messier the human side becomes. And the people who can handle that mess, they become irreplaceable. You can train someone to use AI in a week. You can't train someone to handle a redundancy conversation in a week, or a month, or a year. It's the skill everyone avoids building because it's uncomfortable. And that's exactly why it's valuable.
Finally, meet Lynn. She's 26, started as a junior software engineer 2 years ago. Today, she's a product lead, managing a team of 8. And here's what's interesting. She's not the best engineer on her team anymore. In fact, 3 of the people reporting to her are better programmers than she is. So how did she end up leading them?
I realized something about 6 months into my engineering role. I was never going to be the best coder. There were people on my team who could write better algorithms, debug faster, optimize code more efficiently. They did what they were told, but they lacked what I guess you'd call interpersonal skills. So none of them could explain to our designer why the feature she wanted would take 3 months to build. None of them could explain to our CEO why the feature the investors wanted was a terrible idea. And none of them could translate what customers were actually asking for into something the engineers could build. So that's what I learned to do.
Lynn's skill is what I call domain translation. She's not the deepest expert in any single domain, but she speaks all the languages. She can talk to engineers about technical constraints. She can talk to designers about user experience. She can talk to business stakeholders about ROI. She can talk to customers about their actual needs. And crucially, Lynn can translate between all of them.
We had a situation last quarter where engineering built exactly what the business team asked for. Delivered on time, on spec, perfect code. And customers hated it. Because what the business team asked for wasn't what customers actually needed. But nobody caught that disconnect. Now, I'm the person who sits in the middle. I'm the translator. I'm the one who says, Wait, before we build this, let me check if this is actually solving the customer's problems.
Here's why this matters in 2026. Specialists are becoming commoditized. AI can write code. AI can analyze data. AI can generate designs. But synthesis, pulling insights from multiple domains and connecting dots that others can't see, that's still deeply human. The people thriving in 2026 won't be the ones who know the most about one thing. They'll be the ones who can connect insights across multiple things.
I'm not the smartest person in any room I'm in. I'm just the one who speaks all the languages. And in a world where everyone's becoming more specialized, that becomes ridiculously valuable.
Right. Let's pull this together. You've just met 4 people. Sadiq, who audits AI instead of just using it. Priya, who strategically ignores trends to go deep on persuasion. Jake, who handles the uncomfortable conversations everyone else avoids. Lynn, who translates between domains instead of specializing in one. They're different ages, different industries, different career stages, but they have something in common. None of them are chasing the skills everyone says they should chase. They're not trying to be AI experts. They're not panicking about being left behind. They're not frantically upskilling in 10 directions. Instead, they've asked themselves a better question. In 2026, when everyone has access to the same AI tools, what will make me irreplaceable? And here's what they figured out. The ability to audit AI, not just use it. Strategic depth, not panicked breath. Uncomfortable human skills, the work AI can't do. Synthesis across domains, not narrow expertise. These aren't the sexy skills. They're not the ones sold in online courses. They're not the ones with fancy certifications. But they're the skills that actually matter. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. By the end of 2026 and beyond, AI fluency won't set you apart, but human trust fluency, that will be your differentiator. People won't promote you because you can use ChatGPT. They'll promote you because they trust your judgment when ChatGPT gives you 3 conflicting answers. They won't hire you more because you can analyze data. They'll hire you more because you can persuade people to act on the data AI gives you, and they won't keep you when automation arrives. They'll keep you because you can handle the messy human work that automation creates. Right, your challenge for this week. 1 is to ask yourself, what's the one skill that will make me valuable regardless of what AI can do? Not the skill everyone says you should learn, the skill that creates trust, builds relationships, or solves messy human problems. Number 2, let's make things simpler for ourselves. Identify one thing we can stop learning, maybe a course to abandon, a trend to ignore. Let's borrow a message from Mindset Monday. Create space by subtracting before you add. And finally, master the skills AI can't replicate. Human skills, persuasion, difficult conversations, emotional intelligence. That's it. 3 actions. That's how you prepare for 2026 and beyond. Not by learning everything, by building what matters.
So, that's our take on the skills that matter in 2026. Not a dangerous person in sight. Tomorrow is Dress Down Friday. We'll be bringing a touch of Hollywood glamour to proceedings. We'll be asking what Brad Pitt teaches us about career luck. Ladies, you don't want to miss that. Maybe the guys too. See you tomorrow.